Hello, and welcome back to our channel. In a world saturated with information and constant stimuli, capturing and maintaining people's attention has become a significant challenge. However, psychology offers us a toolbox full of tricks and techniques that can be used to positively influence perception, behavior, and decisions. These tricks, based on solid psychological principles, allow us not only to communicate more effectively, but also to build richer and more meaningful relationships. From the importance of a genuine smile to the power of anticipation, each trick reveals a fascinating aspect of the human mind and offers valuable insights into how we can better connect with each other by applying these principles ethically and consciously. It is possible not only to achieve specific goals, but also to promote an environment of understanding, cooperation, and mutual well-being. This guide explores 18 of these psychological tricks, detailing how each one works and how it can be applied in everyday life, work, and personal relationships. By understanding and utilizing these techniques, we can enhance our ability to positively influence situations around us, improve our communication, and strengthen our bonds with those around us. Get ready to embark on a journey through the fascinating world of applied psychology, where the science of human behavior opens new doors to effective interaction and genuine connection. If you're new here, please like the video and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more our video every day. Now let's begin with the first psychological trick. Trick 1. The power of the name. In the realm of communication and personal influence, utilizing an individual's name in conversation wields significant power. This seemingly small act carries profound implications. A name transcends mere letters. It embodies one's identity, encapsulating their history, personality, and essence. Addressing someone by their name signifies more than capturing their attention. It signifies acknowledgement of their uniqueness and conveys implicit respect and appreciation. Using a person's name establishes a direct line of communication, converting a generic interaction into a personal and meaningful connection. This nonverbal recognition of their significance not only strengthens bonds, but also enhances the impact of our message. However, for this approach to be effective, authenticity is paramount. Overuse or obvious manipulation risks discomfort or distrust, negating the positive potential. The art of using someone's name effectively lies in moderation and a sincere desire to forge connections. Particularly impactful at the outset of a conversation, when posing a direct query, or when expressing gratitude. Such moments of personal recognition reinforce the value of the interaction. Furthermore, practicing active listening and demonstrating genuine interest in the other person's thoughts complements the use of their name, cementing the bond and demonstrating respect for their viewpoints. This technique, though seemingly straightforward, proves a potent tool in fostering positive influence and nurturing relationships. It underscores the profound understanding that effective communication hinges on acknowledging the dignity and worth of each person. By intentionally invoking someone's name, we refine our communication skills and exhibit a form of respect and empathy that can truly transform our interactions. Trick 2. The significance of the genuine smile. In the vast arsenal of communication tools available to humanity, few are as universally understood and impactful as the smile. Yet, within the spectrum of smiles, it is the genuine smile that holds unparalleled power. A smile that radiates warmth not only from the lips but also from the eyes, creating those endearing crow's feet that signify sincerity. Universally recognized as a symbol of joy, acceptance, and empathy, the genuine smile transcends linguistic and cultural barriers, speaking volumes without uttering a single word. A genuine smile possesses the remarkable ability to disarm defenses, establish instant connections, and elevate the emotional well-being of its recipients. Its effects are not merely superficial. Scientific research confirms its ability to positively influence the mood and disposition of others, fostering an environment of positivity and approachability. Furthermore, the contagious nature of a genuine smile sets off a cascade of positive reactions, potentially brightening not just a moment, but an entire day. Integrating the genuine smile into our daily interactions, whether personal or professional, represents a subtle yet profoundly effective strategy for enhancing the quality of our communications and relationships. It goes beyond mere politeness. Rather, it signifies a genuine openness and willingness to connect authentically with others. When we offer a genuine smile, we communicate non-verbally that we are genuinely delighted to see someone, that we value their presence, and that we are open to forging a meaningful connection. However, the impact of a smile hinges crucially on its authenticity and appropriateness to the context. A forced or insincere smile risks conveying the opposite effect, potentially creating unintended awkwardness or misunderstanding. Therefore, it is essential to be mindful not only of our own emotional state when smiling, but also of the recipient's receptivity. It also serves as a master key in the art of interpersonal communication, a potent tool capable of unlocking doors and building bridges where words alone may falter. It stands as a gentle yet profound reminder that even in the simplest gestures, we possess the ability to profoundly influence the world around us. By embracing the genuine smile as a fundamental aspect of our social interactions, we not only employ a psychological strategy, but also embody a gesture of kindness and humanity that enriches both giver and receiver. The genuine smile exemplifies the transformative potential of positive human interaction. It underscores the importance of fostering environments where empathy, sincerity, and mutual respect flourish, a testament to the enduring power of nonverbal communication in nurturing meaningful connections and enriching the fabric of our shared human experience. Trick 3. Mirroring. Mirroring, also known as reflective mirroring, is a fascinating psychological technique that explores how people naturally gravitate towards those who mimic their behaviors, gestures, or speech patterns. This phenomenon, driven by our innate desire for familiarity and comfort in social situations, can serve as a powerful tool for effective communication when applied subtly and consciously. The effectiveness of mirroring stems from people's attraction to symmetry and likeness, which fosters empathy and builds mutual trust, thereby enhancing communication and strengthening relationships. To employ mirroring effectively, it's crucial to do so subtly and imperceptibly. The goal isn't to mechanically copy every gesture or word, but rather to authentically capture the essence of the other person's behavior. This can involve synchronizing speech rhythms, adopting similar body language, or mirroring facial expressions. When executed thoughtfully, these actions facilitate a deeper connection, often without the other person consciously realizing why they feel more understood or connected. It's important to practice mirroring with integrity, ensuring that it's used to genuinely foster connection rather than manipulate others. When approached sincerely, mirroring not only enhances communication but also reinforces mutual respect and consideration, vital for healthy relationships. In professional settings like negotiations or team meetings, mirroring can be particularly advantageous for establishing rapport and fostering collaboration. By subtly mirroring the gestures or tone of colleagues or clients, it becomes possible to create a more harmonious environment conducive to mutual understanding and shared achievements. Mirroring transcends being a mere psychological tactic. It's a nuanced communication strategy that, when applied with awareness and authenticity, can elevate casual interactions into meaningful connections. By practicing mirroring respectfully, we not only enhance our ability to relate to others, but also enrich our social interactions in profound and enduring ways. Trick 4. The favor technique. The favor technique, rooted in the psychological principle of reciprocity, posits that asking someone for a favor can paradoxically enhance their affinity towards you. This concept gained prominence through the Ben Franklin effect, exemplified by Benjamin Franklin's borrowing of a rare book from a political adversary, leading to a lasting friendship. The core idea is that when individuals perform a favor, they psychologically justify their actions by convincing themselves they like the person they are assisting, thus laying the groundwork for more positive relationships. Implementing the favor technique effectively demands a nuanced approach and careful consideration of the context. The key is to request something modest yet meaningful, requiring a deliberate effort on the part of the other person without causing undue inconvenience. This initial request serves not only to initiate deeper interaction, but also to foster a sense of personal investment in nurturing the relationship. The success of this technique hinges significantly on sincerity and timing. The request must be genuine and presented at an appropriate moment to avoid appearing manipulative or coercive. Moreover, acknowledging and expressing gratitude for the favor performed is crucial for reinforcing positive perceptions and encouraging reciprocity within the relationship. Beyond its immediate benefits, asking for a favor can serve as a gesture of trust towards the other individual, affirming their capabilities and resources. This validation can bolster their self-esteem and contribute to a culture of collaboration and mutual respect. Thus, the favor technique, when employed thoughtfully, emerges as a valuable tool for not only strengthening interpersonal bonds, but also fostering open communication and cultivating cohesive communities. Nevertheless, it is imperative to approach the favor technique with a profound respect for boundaries and autonomy. It should be viewed as a mechanism for initiating meaningful dialogues and building relationships grounded in mutual regard, rather than as a strategy solely aimed at gaining leverage or manipulating others. By maintaining integrity in its application, the favor technique can emerge as a potent means of cultivating deeper personal and professional connections. In practical terms, studies have underscored the efficacy of reciprocity in social interactions. Research by social psychologists has consistently shown that individuals are more inclined to reciprocate acts of kindness and favors, often exceeding the initial gesture in magnitude. This phenomenon underscores the psychological impact of the favor technique in strengthening interpersonal bonds and fostering positive social dynamics. Moreover, the favor technique finds resonance in various spheres of life, from personal relationships to professional settings. In organizational contexts, for instance, leaders adept at leveraging the favor technique can enhance team cohesion and morale by fostering a climate of mutual assistance and support. By encouraging team members to extend and receive favors, leaders can cultivate an environment where collaboration thrives and individual contributions are valued. Historically, anecdotes and case studies further illuminate the enduring relevance of the favor technique. From diplomatic negotiations to everyday interactions, instances abound where the strategic use of favors has transformed initial interactions into enduring alliances and friendships. These examples underscore the timeless wisdom embedded in the favor technique, highlighting its potential to transcend cultural and societal boundaries in nurturing meaningful connections. In conclusion, the favor technique represents more than a mere social tactic. It embodies a nuanced understanding of human psychology and interaction dynamics. When wielded with authenticity and respect, this approach not only enhances interpersonal relationships, but also fosters a climate of reciprocity and goodwill. By embracing the principles of sincerity, gratitude, and mutual benefit, Individuals can harness the transformative power of the favor technique to forge lasting bonds and enrich both personal and professional lives. Trick 5. The Law of Reciprocity. The law of reciprocity serves as a foundational psychological principle that profoundly influences human interactions and societal cohesion. At its core, this principle suggests that when individuals receive acts of kindness or favors from others, they are naturally inclined to reciprocate in some manner. This innate tendency towards balance and fairness transcends cultural boundaries, underscoring its universal relevance in shaping social dynamics and fostering meaningful relationships. Applying the law of reciprocity consciously can significantly impact how we engage with others on a personal and communal level. By initiating gestures of goodwill, whether through small favors, sharing valuable insights, or offering genuine compliments, we create an environment conducive to mutual cooperation and the strengthening of social bonds. This proactive approach not only increases the likelihood of positive responses, but also establishes a positive feedback loop where acts of kindness inspire further acts of generosity, enriching interactions and nurturing cohesive communities. Central to the effective practice of reciprocity is the spirit of genuine generosity, free from expectations of immediate returns or personal gain. Authenticity in gestures is key. When individuals perceive acts of kindness as sincere and altruistic, they are more inclined to reciprocate with warmth and openness, deepening connections and building trust. Conversely, gestures perceived as manipulative or transactional can undermine trust and authenticity, hindering the development of genuine relationships. Timing and sensitivity play crucial roles in leveraging the law of reciprocity effectively. Recognizing opportune moments to extend gestures of kindness and ensuring they resonate positively with recipients are essential for fostering meaningful reciprocity. Moreover, reciprocity operates beyond direct exchanges. It initiates a ripple effect of goodwill that often returns to the giver in unexpected and fulfilling ways. Patience and a willingness to receive are vital in nurturing reciprocal relationships that endure and flourish over time. Beyond its function as a psychological strategy, the law of reciprocity embodies a broader ethos of communal harmony and mutual support. When embraced with integrity and empathy, it has the power to transform individual relationships and contribute to the creation of compassionate and cooperative societies. By engaging in acts of selfless generosity and fostering a culture of reciprocity, individuals not only enrich their own lives through deeper connections, but also contribute positively to the social fabric, embodying the essence of reciprocity as a guiding principle in human interaction. Trick 6. Scarcity. Time, that ever-flowing and precious commodity, holds a singular position in the human experience. It remains constant in its passage, yet its true value transcends mere measurement, echoing the age-old wisdom of Stoic philosophy. This fundamental principle delves deep into the intricacies of human psychology, revealing the inherent allure and fascination with items or opportunities perceived as rare, limited, or in jeopardy of disappearing. Incorporating this profound understanding into social interactions or marketing endeavors can wield substantial influence over the perceived value of products, services, or opportunities. Employing strategic language such as limited time offer or exclusive availability serves to ignite a sense of urgency among consumers, tapping into their innate fear of missing out, FOMO, and prompting swift, decisive actions. Extensive research underscores the undeniable impact of scarcity on consumer behavior, illustrating its ability to elevate desirability and drive consumers to willingly pay premium prices. Products marketed as limited edition exemplify this phenomenon, often commanding higher prices due to their scarcity and perceived exclusivity, thereby validating the strategic use of scarcity in marketing strategies. Maintaining authenticity and transparency when leveraging scarcity as a marketing tactic is crucial. Genuine constraints, whether they involve temporal limits or finite product quantities, not only enhance perceived value but also cultivate trust and credibility with consumers. Upholding this authenticity is essential to prevent consumer skepticism or disappointment, thereby safeguarding positive brand perceptions and fostering enduring consumer loyalty. Ethical considerations play a pivotal role in the responsible application of scarcity tactics. While effective in stimulating consumer action and enhancing perceived value, an over-reliance on scarcity or its misrepresentation can potentially evoke consumer anxiety and erode brand trust. Striking a delicate balance between leveraging scarcity for its benefits and prioritizing consumer well-being ensures sustainable marketing practices and reinforces positive brand experiences. Moreover, scarcity serves as a potent mechanism for highlighting the distinctive attributes or advantages of a product or service. By emphasizing its exclusivity and rarity, organizations can carve out unique positions in competitive markets, forging deeper emotional connections with their target audiences and solidifying their brand identity over time. Ultimately, the strategic deployment of scarcity in marketing not only enhances consumer perceptions of value, but also plays a pivotal role in shaping consumer behavior and fostering meaningful, lasting relationships between brands and consumers. By harnessing the innate allure of scarcity with integrity and empathy, brands can navigate the complexities of consumer decision-making while nurturing long-term brand loyalty and affinity. Trick 7. Validating emotions. Recognizing and validating emotions involves acknowledging and accepting another person's feelings as legitimate and understandable, regardless of whether we agree with the reasons behind those emotions. This process communicates that we value their perspective and experience, creating a safe space for genuine expression and constructive dialogue. By validating emotions, we acknowledge the full spectrum of human experience and affirm the individual's right to feel the way they do, which is a cornerstone of empathetic interaction. Emotional validation is crucial in conflict resolution and providing emotional support, as it demonstrates empathy and understanding. Research has shown that when people feel their emotions are acknowledged, they are more likely to share deeper thoughts and feelings. A study by the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that individuals who received emotional validation reported higher levels of emotional intimacy and satisfaction in their relationships. This process can facilitate the resolution of misunderstandings and strengthen the bond between those involved, fostering a deeper connection and mutual trust. To validate someone's emotions effectively, it is important to practice active listening, reflect on what has been said, and acknowledge the expressed feelings. Active listening involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and then remembering what the other person is saying. Simple phrases like, "It seems like that was really frustrating for you," or "I can understand why you would feel that way," can be incredibly powerful. These statements show that you are attentive and care about the other person's emotional well-being. Research conducted by the University of California indicates that using validating language can significantly reduce stress and anxiety in the person expressing their feelings. This process can be broken down into several steps. Paying attention to the speaker, showing that you're listening through body language and gestures, providing feedback by paraphrasing, and deferring judgment to allow the speaker to complete their thoughts before asking questions or responding. Avoid making hasty judgments or attempting to correct how someone should feel. The goal is not to solve the problem, but to acknowledge the person's emotional experience. This recognition can be profoundly validating and healing, allowing the person to feel heard and understood. A study published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology found that individuals who felt validated during emotional disclosure reported greater relief and reduced emotional distress. Applying emotional validation with sincerity is essential. Insincere or forced validation can have the opposite effect, leading to feelings of isolation or misunderstanding. Therefore, authentic emotional communication is crucial. Genuine validation requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to fully engage with the other person's emotional state. Consistent emotional validation leads to better psychological health, lower levels of stress, and greater resilience in facing life's challenges, according to studies from the American Psychological Association. Genuinely validating another person's emotions can transform relationships, promote healthy communication, and support emotional well-being. It is a powerful skill that reflects respect, care, and the ability to connect deeply with others. Emotional validation reinforces that emotions are a valid and important part of the human experience, contributing to more resilient and empathetic relationships. This practice fosters an environment of trust and openness, paving the way for more meaningful interactions. In conclusion, the practice of recognizing and validating emotions is not just about agreement but about acknowledging and valuing the emotional experiences of others. By honing this skill, we contribute to a more empathetic and understanding world, where emotional well-being is nurtured and valued. Emotional validation fosters stronger connections, helps resolve conflicts, and promotes a healthier, more supportive community, underscoring the profound impact of empathetic communication. Trick 8. Curiosity. Curiosity stands as a formidable catalyst in human behavior, driving the pursuit of knowledge, discovery, and attention. This psychological tool involves piquing someone's interest, thereby rendering communication, information, or propositions more captivating and appealing. By sparking curiosity, an emotional hook is created, significantly boosting engagement, retention, motivation to act, and the memorability of the content shared. One effective method of leveraging curiosity includes posing intriguing questions, presenting surprising facts, or sharing incomplete narratives that leave the audience wanting more. This approach can take various forms, such as crafting titles or openings that provoke inquiry, setting up challenges that inspire problem-solving, or gradually unveiling information to maintain interest from start to finish. Stimulating curiosity also entails playing with elements of the unknown and the unexpected. Humans are inherently attracted to mystery and what they cannot fully grasp, which drives them to seek out answers and solutions. This tactic proves particularly potent in educational and marketing contexts where capturing and holding the audience's attention is vital for successful message delivery or product promotion. It is crucial to strike a balance in the amount of information or mystery presented. Excessive ambiguity can lead to frustration or disengagement, while insufficient mystery may fail to ignite genuine interest. The art lies in hitting that perfect balance that captures the audience's imagination, guiding them through an exploration that is both fulfilling and informative. To nurture curiosity, providing a satisfying resolution or conclusion is essential. Satisfying this drive should enhance knowledge, deepen understanding, or offer an enriching experience. This not only rewards the audience for their engagement, but also solidifies the bond between the communicator and the receiver, creating a positive memory associated with the interaction. When adeptly utilized, curiosity can transform the reception and retention of information. Arousing and gratifying curiosity not only makes learning and communication more efficient, but also more enjoyable, fostering a deeper and more enduring connection with the content or message presented. Trick 9. The halo effect. The halo effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that highlights how our overall impressions of someone can significantly influence our judgments about their specific traits and characteristics. This occurs when a single positive attribute, such as physical attractiveness, charisma, or professional success, leads us to attribute other positive qualities to the person, such as intelligence, kindness, or competence, even in the absence of direct evidence. This cognitive bias underscores the profound impact of first impressions and their ability to shape our perceptions in various dimensions. Leveraging this effect can strategically enhance how we are perceived by others, whether in social, professional, or academic settings. Presenting oneself in a polished manner, maintaining a positive demeanor, and demonstrating expertise in one area can result in a more favorable overall view. However, it is essential to use this approach with integrity, ensuring that the impression we leave genuinely reflects our abilities and intentions. In everyday life, the influence of initial impressions can be seen in numerous situations, from job interviews to social interactions. For instance, a job candidate who appears confident and speaks eloquently may be perceived as more qualified, even if their abilities in other areas haven't been fully evaluated. Similarly, someone who displays good manners and friendliness at a social event might be deemed more trustworthy and pleasant. It's important to recognize how these initial perceptions affect not only how we view others, but also how we are viewed. By understanding this phenomenon, we can take conscious steps to ensure our first impressions are as positive as possible, while also striving to see others beyond our initial judgments. Developing a critical awareness helps prevent us from making hasty or superficial evaluations. Recognizing that a single positive attribute does not define an individual's entire complexity is crucial for fostering fairer and more balanced interactions. Furthermore, acknowledging the impact of first impressions allows us to become more mindful of the judgments we make about others. We can train ourselves to look deeper and evaluate people more comprehensively. This mindfulness helps mitigate the risk of forming unfair assumptions based on one positive trait and encourages a more nuanced understanding of others. In summary, the halo effect is a powerful psychological influence that emphasizes the importance of first impressions and their extensive impact on our perceptions. By using this knowledge consciously and ethically, we can improve how we are perceived while also making an effort to see beyond initial judgments, seeking a richer and more nuanced understanding of the people around us. This approach enhances our interactions and promotes a more empathetic and fair-minded view of those we encounter. Trick 10. The art of active listening. The art of active listening transcends the simple act of hearing, establishing itself as a vital psychological technique that significantly enhances relationships, deepens understanding, and fosters an atmosphere of mutual respect. Active listening entails more than just passively receiving information. It involves attentively engaging with the speaker, aiming to fully grasp the conveyed message, reflecting on its meaning, and responding in ways that affirm the speaker's experience and emotions. Engaging in active listening demonstrates a profound appreciation not only for the spoken words, but also for the underlying emotions and thoughts being communicated. This practice comprises several key strategies, including maintaining eye contact, nodding affirmatively, using facial expressions that signal comprehension, and posing relevant questions that indicate genuine interest in the discussion. These actions collectively communicate to the speaker that their message is being attentively received and valued, thereby creating a safe and open environment for the exchange of ideas and feelings. Additionally, techniques such as repeating or paraphrasing crucial points help ensure that the listener accurately understands the message, while simultaneously conveying to the speaker that their words have been correctly interpreted. This method has a substantial impact on interpersonal relationships, It can defuse conflicts by making all parties feel acknowledged and understood, and it can strengthen connections by fostering a sense of empathy and mutual respect. In professional settings, for example, active listening can significantly enhance team dynamics and improve problem-solving effectiveness. By facilitating better collaboration and deeper mutual understanding, teams can operate more cohesively and efficiently. A critical component of active listening is the patience and willingness to delay one's own response or judgment until the speaker has fully articulated their thoughts. This can be particularly challenging during emotionally charged discussions or when significant differences of opinion arise. However, by prioritizing thorough understanding before formulating a response, a respectful and considerate atmosphere is maintained, often leading to more innovative and mutually satisfying resolutions. Beyond enhancing communication and relationships, active listening also plays a crucial role in personal growth. It encourages openness to new ideas and diverse perspectives, allowing individuals to learn more, expand their understanding of the world and others, and adapt their viewpoints in a more informed and empathetic manner. This openness not only enriches one's own knowledge and experience, but also fosters a more inclusive and understanding community. In summary, the art of active listening is much more than a psychological technique. It is an essential communication skill that enriches human interactions at every level. By practicing active listening, we not only improve our relationships and our ability to understand others, but also promote an environment of respect, empathy, and collaboration that benefits everyone. This practice nurtures a culture where open dialogue and mutual respect are prioritized, leading to stronger, more meaningful connections and a more harmonious social and professional landscape. Trick 11. The Law of Contrast. The law of contrast is a fundamental psychological principle that underscores how we perceive differences between two things presented sequentially. Essentially, when two items, ideas, or situations are juxtaposed, we tend to evaluate the second in direct contrast to the first, which can dramatically amplify our perception of their differences. For example, if you place one hand in cold water and then move it to room temperature water, the room temperature water will feel noticeably warmer, even though its temperature remains unchanged. This principle illustrates how our sensory perceptions and judgments are relative rather than absolute. In various domains such as communication, negotiation, and marketing, the law of contrast can be strategically employed to influence people's perception and decision-making. For instance, by presenting a higher price initially before revealing the actual price of a product, the latter may seem more attractive, even if it is relatively high in isolation. This is because our perception of value is inherently influenced by the preceding context. To effectively leverage the law of contrast, it is crucial to understand the specific context and goals of the interaction. In a negotiation scenario, starting with higher demands than what is actually expected can make the subsequently presented moderate terms appear more reasonable, thus facilitating an agreement. In educational settings, introducing a complex concept first and then simplifying it can make the simpler concept easier to grasp and appreciate. However, ethical considerations must guide the use of the law of contrast. Manipulating people's perceptions deceptively can erode trust and damage long-term relationships. The key is to offer genuine value and use contrast to highlight that value in a transparent and fair manner. This principle also highlights the significance of preparation and presentation in communication. By carefully planning the sequence in which information, ideas, or offers are presented, we can effectively guide the perception and response of our audience. This not only enhances the effectiveness of our communication, but also helps establish stronger and more positive connections with others, as it facilitates a clearer understanding and appreciation of the value being offered. For example, In the real estate market, showing a less appealing house before a well-maintained one can make the latter seem even more desirable. Similarly, in sales, presenting a high-end product first can make a mid-range product appear more affordable and attractive by comparison. Research indicates that this strategy can significantly impact consumer behavior, with studies showing a 20 to 30% increase in sales when contrast is effectively utilized. In the context of job interviews, a candidate might strategically highlight more challenging experiences first, followed by accomplishments and successes, making their achievements stand out more vividly. Likewise, in personal interactions, sharing a difficult anecdote before a positive one can make the latter seem more uplifting and memorable. In summary, the law of contrast is a powerful psychological tool that, when used thoughtfully and ethically, can greatly enhance our ability to communicate, persuade, and influence. By understanding and applying this principle, we can significantly improve the way our messages, products, or services are perceived, leading to more productive interactions and more satisfactory outcomes. Whether in business, education, or personal relationships, the strategic application of contrast can help us highlight value and foster deeper connections, ultimately leading to more meaningful and effective engagements. Trick 12. The power of touch. The power of touch delves into how subtle physical contact can significantly influence perception and social interaction. This psychological trick hinges on the premise that a light and appropriate touch can convey trust, empathy, and establish a deeper connection between people. In the realm of human relationships, touch serves as a potent form of nonverbal communication, capable of expressing support, affection, and understanding without uttering a single word. Research has consistently shown that simple gestures like a firm handshake, a gentle touch on the arm during a conversation, or a warm hug can substantially enhance feelings of trust and cooperation. For instance, in professional settings, a handshake at the beginning and end of a meeting is not merely a polite formality but a means of forging a more solid connection and conveying reliability. This small act can leave a lasting impression, making interactions more personable and engaging. The application of touch as a tool of influence requires a nuanced approach, respecting individual and cultural differences. What might be perceived as a friendly gesture in one culture could be interpreted differently in another. Moreover, it is crucial to be cognizant of each person's comfort level and personal boundaries. An unwelcome touch or one perceived as invasive can backfire, leading to discomfort or even withdrawal. To harness the power of touch effectively, it is essential to keenly observe and respond to the other person's nonverbal cues. This often involves starting with more reserved gestures, such as a handshake, and only progressing to more personal forms of touch if there is a clear openness and reciprocity from the other person. Additionally, the context of the interaction should guide the use of touch, choosing moments when it can be perceived as a gesture of support or encouragement, such as during a compliment or when expressing gratitude. Furthermore, understanding the timing and appropriateness of touch in various situations is key. For example, a reassuring pat on the back during a moment of achievement or a comforting hug in times of distress can profoundly impact the emotional tone of the interaction. These small yet significant gestures help reinforce a sense of connection and solidarity. When applied with consideration and respect, the power of touch can be an incredibly effective tool for strengthening bonds, enhancing communication, and fostering a sense of connection and trust between individuals. It serves as a poignant reminder that even in our increasingly digital world, tangible human connections hold invaluable worth and can greatly enrich our interactions. The power of touch underscores the timeless truth that human contact, when thoughtfully and appropriately used, remains a cornerstone of meaningful and impactful relationships. The importance of touch goes beyond mere physical contact. It is about the emotional and psychological impact that such gestures can have. In an age where digital communication often takes precedence, the value of a genuine touch becomes even more significant. It can break down barriers, bridge gaps between strangers, and create a sense of unity and belonging. Touch can convey a depth of emotion that words often fail to express, making it an essential aspect of human interaction. Moreover, the benefits of touch extend to various facets of life, including mental health and well-being. Studies have shown that positive touch can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and release oxytocin, the love hormone, which promotes feelings of happiness and bonding. This physiological response highlights how integral touch is to our overall health and social functioning. In professional environments, the strategic use of touch can enhance teamwork and collaboration. Leaders who use appropriate touch can inspire confidence and motivate their teams. A pat on the back or a supportive handshake can communicate encouragement and recognition, fostering a positive work culture. Similarly, in personal relationships, touch plays a critical role in expressing love and affection, reinforcing the emotional ties that bind people together. Touch also has the power to transcend language barriers, offering a universal means of communication that is understood across cultures. While verbal communication can be misinterpreted or lost in translation, a kind touch can speak volumes, conveying empathy and solidarity. This universal language of touch can facilitate deeper connections and understanding between individuals from diverse backgrounds. Therefore, recognizing and embracing the power of touch can lead to more meaningful and enriching interactions. It is a reminder of our shared humanity and the profound impact that simple, thoughtful gestures can have on our lives. By being mindful of the ways we use touch, we can create more supportive, empathetic, and connected communities, enhancing our relationships both personally and professionally. Trick 13. The principle of authority. The principle of authority taps into our natural inclination to trust and follow individuals perceived as experts or leaders in specific fields. This psychological phenomenon stems from our inherent need for guidance and certainty in a complex world, driving us to seek direction from those who demonstrate knowledge, competence, or influence. When someone is seen as an authority, their opinions, decisions, and advice carry significant weight and are often accepted without much question. Successfully applying the principle of authority begins with establishing credibility. This can be achieved by showcasing specialized knowledge, relevant experience, or affiliations with other respected figures in the field. However, it's crucial that this authority is genuine and built on a foundation of integrity. Trust, once eroded by false claims or deceptive practices, is difficult to regain. In professional settings, for example, a physician displaying their credentials and wearing a white coat not only conforms to tradition but also reinforces their authority and expertise in medical matters, instilling confidence in patients. Similarly, in business environments, referring to credible research or highlighting past successes can enhance a presenter's perceived authority, making their audience more inclined to accept their ideas. Yet, it's important to strike a balance between authority and approachability. The most effective authorities are those who not only demonstrate expertise, but also exhibit empathy and openness to discussion and inquiry. This humanizes the figure of authority and encourages a collaborative learning environment. Moreover, it's essential to recognize how authority can unconsciously influence behavior and decisions. Blindly adhering to authority figures can lead to errors in judgment or unethical actions, as evidenced by well-documented psychological studies. Therefore, fostering critical thinking and encouraging respectful skepticism toward authority are crucial in ensuring responsible use of its influence. In summary, the principle of authority is a powerful tool for guiding and influencing others. When wielded with authenticity and transparency, it enhances communication, builds trust, and fosters cooperation. However, it must always be tempered with humility and a willingness to engage in constructive dialogue, ensuring that authority is employed in the service of collective growth and mutual benefit. Trick 14. Consistency. Consistency, an essential aspect of human behavior driven by our innate desire for harmony between our words, beliefs, and actions, holds significant sway over personal identity and social interactions. This psychological principle capitalizes on our discomfort with cognitive dissonance when our actions conflict with our stated beliefs or commitments. The power of consistency becomes most apparent through initial commitments. When individuals publicly declare their intentions or affirmations, whether verbally or in writing, they tend to follow through with actions that uphold these initial statements. This phenomenon arises from a fundamental need to project reliability and integrity, maintaining coherence in how one presents oneself to others. In practical terms, such as in sales or negotiations, employing the consistency principle involves guiding individuals to articulate their preferences or affirm specific beliefs before presenting a proposed solution. For example, a sales strategy might involve prompting a potential customer to outline their requirements before offering a product that perfectly aligns with those needs. In professional contexts, establishing small commitments can pave the way for broader cooperation and goal alignment. The ethical application of the consistency principle hinges on ensuring commitments are voluntary and made without undue pressure. Moreover, the beliefs or actions promoted should genuinely serve the interests and values of all parties involved, fostering a foundation of mutual respect and trust. Beyond its interpersonal applications, consistency plays a pivotal role in personal growth and development. Publicly declaring goals or resolutions can significantly enhance motivation, compelling individuals to maintain alignment between their stated intentions and subsequent actions. This aspect underscores how consistency serves not only as a tool for influencing others, but also as a catalyst for achieving personal milestones and fostering self-improvement. In essence, consistency stands as a potent psychological force that subtly guides behaviors and decisions. Its strategic deployment, rooted in integrity and mutual understanding, cultivates environments where trust and reliability thrive. By aligning actions with stated commitments, individuals can cultivate meaningful connections and contribute positively to their personal and professional spheres, embodying principles of steadfastness and integrity in their interactions. Trick 15. Harnessing the power of social proof. Social proof, a potent psychological principle deeply ingrained in human behavior, taps into our inclination to seek guidance from others, particularly in uncertain situations. At its core, it operates on the premise that people are more likely to adopt behaviors or choices when they observe others, especially those they deem credible or similar, doing the same. This phenomenon underscores the collective wisdom that often serves as a reliable cue for individual actions. The impact of social proof extends across a multitude of contexts. Consider its profound influence in consumer behavior, where studies consistently reveal that a significant majority of consumers scrutinize online reviews before committing to a purchase. For instance, research from Bright Local indicates that a staggering 91% of consumers aged 18 to 34 trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations, illustrating the pivotal role social proof plays in shaping consumer trust and purchase decisions. Practically, social proof manifests in various forms. It might encompass the prominent display of customer testimonials on websites, showcasing first-hand accounts of product benefits. Alternatively, it could involve the endorsement of a product by a reputable figure or influencer whose authority resonates deeply with their followers, thereby influencing consumer choices. Furthermore, the prominence of social proof on social media platforms cannot be overstated. Metrics such as likes, shares, and comments serve as tangible markers of social validation, exerting a powerful influence on others' perceptions and behaviors. Brands strategically leverage these indicators to bolster credibility and visibility, fostering a sense of trust and authenticity among their audience. Nevertheless, ethical considerations loom large in the realm of social proof. While genuine testimonials and endorsements build trust organically, attempts to fabricate or manipulate social proof, such as through fake reviews or undisclosed paid promotions, can inflict severe reputational harm. In an era marked by heightened consumer scrutiny, authenticity emerges as a cornerstone of effective social proof strategies. Beyond its commercial implications, social proof also wields potential as a catalyst for positive societal change. Highlighting widespread adoption of sustainable products or increasing engagement in charitable causes can inspire broader shifts toward environmental stewardship and social responsibility. In conclusion, social proof remains not only a cornerstone of modern marketing and consumer psychology, but also a potent force for influencing societal norms and behaviors. By navigating its dynamics responsibly and authentically, businesses can fortify their credibility, cultivate deeper connections with their audience, and contribute meaningfully to shaping both individual decisions and broader societal trends. Trick 16. Leveraging emotional contrast. Emotional contrast stands as a potent psychological strategy that guides individuals through a profound emotional odyssey. From moments fraught with difficulty or tension to eventual states of profound resolution and relief. Rooted in the notion that experiences are heightened and made indelible through the juxtaposition of contrasting emotions, this technique harnesses the transformative power of emotional dynamics. For instance, the elation and contentment felt following periods of anxiety or apprehension are magnified, crafting deeply resonant and enduring emotional narratives. The strategic application of emotional contrast proves instrumental across diverse domains such as storytelling, marketing endeavors, educational settings, and everyday discourse. By commencing with the exposition of challenges or dilemmas and subsequently unveiling resolutions or uplifting conclusions, communicators not only captivate their audience, but also forge robust emotional connections. This emotional voyage imbues messages with persuasive potency, fortifies retention of information, and spurs decisive action. Narratively, narratives featuring conflict resolution arcs often captivate and satisfy audiences on a profound level. In advertising, pinpointing ubiquitous predicaments, be they discomfort or inconvenience, and then unveiling products or services as transformative panaceas can galvanize consumer engagement, driven by the allure of promised positive metamorphoses. Nevertheless, the judicious exercise of emotional contrast demands tact, authenticity, and ethical consideration. Overzealous manipulation of emotions risks provoking perceptions of insincerity or exploitation, potentially tarnishing audience receptivity toward both the message and the messenger. Equally crucial is ensuring that proffered resolutions are pragmatic and attainable, fostering genuine hope and fostering optimism. Beyond its immediate communicative and commercial applications, emotional contrast bears profound implications for personal growth and resilience amidst adversity. The recognition that hardships can be followed by personal growth and eventual resolution offers solace during trying times, nurturing resilience and fostering a more sanguine perspective. In essence, emotional contrast emerges as an invaluable psychological tool when wielded with integrity and discernment that enriches communication, amplifies messaging efficacy, and cultivates profound emotional bonds. By guiding individuals through the ebbs and flows of emotional experiences, communicators not only seize attention but also leave an enduring imprint that inspires contemplation, learning, and decisive action. Trick 17. Leveraging individuality for enhanced engagement. The psychological strategy of emphasizing individuality revolves around the profound impact of making individuals feel distinctly valued and special within specific contexts. This principle underscores that people are more inclined to actively engage, participate, or invest in situations where their unique contributions are recognized and celebrated. By affirming their distinct characteristics, talents, or viewpoints, this approach fosters deeper connections and heightened motivation. Implementing this strategy involves a nuanced understanding and celebration of the diverse attributes individuals bring to the table, from personalized communications that resonate with specific interests to creating bespoke experiences tailored to the unique qualities of groups or individuals. The focus lies on acknowledging and leveraging what makes each person stand out. In contemporary marketing practices, campaigns leveraging personalization techniques, tailoring messages and offerings to align with consumer behaviors and preferences, have shown remarkable efficacy. Studies indicate that personalized marketing can lead to a significant increase in consumer satisfaction and engagement. For instance, according to a report by Epsilon, 80% of consumers are more likely to make a purchase when brands offer personalized experiences. This approach not only enhances brand loyalty, but also reinforces the perception that individuals are valued beyond mere transactions. Similarly, within organizational settings, harnessing the unique strengths of team members not only boosts productivity and job satisfaction, but also cultivates a profound sense of belonging and recognition. Research from Gallup reveals that workplaces promoting a strengths-based culture witness a 12.5% increase in productivity among their employees. By acknowledging and leveraging individual strengths, organizations foster an environment where employees feel empowered and motivated to excel. However, the success of emphasizing individuality hinges crucially on authenticity and genuine appreciation of individual qualities. Superficial attempts at personalization or generic accolades risk alienating rather than engaging individuals, thereby diluting the strategy's impact and eroding trust. Moreover, while highlighting individuality bolsters personal connections and motivation, it's imperative to balance this approach with an appreciation for community and collaborative effort. Recognizing and celebrating personal uniqueness does not negate the importance of collective goals or shared achievements. On the contrary, it enriches the communal fabric by fostering a culture where diversity is embraced and each member's distinct contributions are valued. In essence, embracing individuality as a psychological strategy promises substantial benefits when approached thoughtfully and authentically. By valuing individuals for their unique qualities and contributions, organizations and brands alike can cultivate an environment of respect, appreciation, and mutual growth. This inclusive approach not only enhances engagement and loyalty, but also enriches the overall experience for all stakeholders involved. Trick 18. Harnessing the power of anticipation for engaging experiences. Anticipation, as a psychological tactic, explores the thrilling expectation of impending events, heightening interest and involvement through the promise of future rewards or experiences. This principle is rooted in the idea that the lead-up to an event can be as exhilarating, if not more so, than the event itself. It creates suspense that captivates and sustains engagement, leaving individuals eager and intrigued about what lies ahead. Effectively leveraging this tactic involves cultivating a sense of expectation and curiosity, laying the groundwork for something significant, thrilling, or revelatory. This can be achieved through teasers, sneak peeks, countdowns, or announcements that tantalize without fully disclosing the forthcoming details. In marketing, for instance, strategies like pre-launch campaigns that use these techniques can spark excitement and encourage the audience to stay connected and involved. In storytelling, anticipation serves to build narrative tension, keeping listeners or readers on edge, eagerly awaiting the climax. In educational contexts, introducing a topic with a compelling question or challenge can pique students' curiosity, motivating them to delve deeper in pursuit of answers. To effectively utilize anticipation, it's crucial to strike a delicate balance in the information shared. Revealing too much prematurely risks dampening interest, whereas divulging too little may leave the audience feeling perplexed or frustrated. The key lies in maintaining a level of intrigue that keeps individuals curious and eager, all while assuring them that the eventual payoff will be worth the wait. Moreover, fulfilling the promises made during the anticipation phase is critical. If the final experience or product fails to live up to the build-up, it can lead to disappointment and undermine trust. Therefore, delivering a satisfying and valuable experience is essential to uphold credibility and ensure audience satisfaction. Beyond its immediate applications in engagement and marketing, anticipation also plays a pivotal role in emotional well-being. The expectation of positive events has been shown to heighten happiness and satisfaction, highlighting its role in enriching personal experiences and fostering a sense of fulfillment. This stands as a potent psychological tool that, when wielded thoughtfully and ethically, can amplify engagement, evoke powerful emotions, and foster deep satisfaction. By cultivating anticipation and delivering on expectations, communicators and marketers can craft memorable experiences and forge stronger, more meaningful connections with their audience. In conclusion, the psychological tricks discussed in this guide are testimonials to the power of applied psychology. They remind us of the importance of approaching every interaction with empathy, awareness, and a genuine desire to contribute positively to the lives of those we interact with. As we continue to explore and apply these principles in our daily lives, we open doors to a world of unlimited possibilities for connection, growth, and mutual understanding. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. We wish you have a good day and see you in the next video.